Hello young students, our today's grammar focus is on past continuous tense. In this video, we will practice the uses of past continuous tense. I hope you will enjoy today's lesson. So let's start with some interesting activity. In this activity, you need to guess the picture for each sentence and then listen and check. Listen very carefully and be attentive while the recording is being played for you.
Student's Book, page 35. 1. Guess the picture for each sentence. Listen and check.
1. I was climbing a tree at my grandma's house. I fell out of the tree and broke my leg. 2.
We were in the park. We were riding our bikes. I fell off and I hurt my arm.
3.
I was driving very fast. I wanted to get home. I didn't see the tree on the...
Now in the previous recording, you might have observed that there was a constant use of was with ing form of verb in the sentences which were being spoken. The was in those sentences is indication of past, while ing form of verb is the indication of continuity in any sort of action. Now let's look at the uses of past continuous tense. It is used when an interrupted action is in the past. As you can see in the picture, there are 3 times: past, present, and future. One action started in the past, but it was interrupted, and both of the incident happened in the past. So that's why we refer it to past continuous tense, because 2 of the actions were taking place simultaneously, or one action was interrupted by the other one. Let's see an example of it. When the phone rang, she was writing a letter. In this sentence, it is said that when the phone rang, a person was writing a letter. Therefore, that specific action of writing a letter got interrupted by that ringing of phone in the past. So if we need to say this, we can put it up in words that when the phone rang, she was writing a letter. This is an example of interrupted action in the past. Now let's come to specific time as an interruption. Again, the same sort of rules apply here, but on a specific time. For example, last night at 6 p.m. I was eating dinner. Here, eating dinner at 6 p.m. is an action which was interrupted, or the information is that at 6 p.m. I was eating dinner. Third is parallel actions. When 2 actions are conducted in parallel ways, or maybe they are happening simultaneously, we can use past continuous tense to explain them. For example, I was studying while he was making dinner. Now if you look at the picture, it is showing 2 red lines which are going side by side of each other. And we can understand it by the sentence that when I was studying, or at the time I was studying, he was making dinner. So these are 2 actions. Someone is studying and the other person is making dinner. Both of the tasks are happening at the same time. So when 2 actions are taking place in parallel ways, we can use past continuous tense to explain that. Now let's practice some more of the sentences. Listen and try to say after me. I was climbing a tree. He was driving very fast. My friend was swimming in the pool. We were playing tennis. You were reading a book. They were riding bikes. Now, as you see in these sentences, or you can observe also that there is a variation of was and were. We use was for first person singular, that is I, or the third person singular, that is he, she, or it. In these sentences, you can also see I was climbing, he was driving, my friend was swimming. All these are having either first person singular concept or third person singular concept, that is he, she, or it. But when we use were, we use it with you, your, or yours. And third person plural, that is we and they. Were is mostly used for the plural use of any person as well. For example, in these sentences, we were playing, you were reading, they were riding. So these are the sentences in which you can see the use of was and were as well, along with climbing, driving, or any other verb with ing form in it. Keeping the usage of was and were in your mind, that where is it used, you need to write and fill the blanks with was or were wherever it is needed. The first sentence has been done for you. It goes like, yesterday at 11 o'clock in the park, Tim was riding his bike. Second sentence is, yesterday at 11 o'clock in the park, Mr. Brown dash reading a newspaper. Third, Ayn and Ruth playing football. Fourth, my dog dash chasing a ball. Fifth, Sarah dash running. Sixth, and Mr. and Mrs. Smith dash walking their dog. I hope you're enjoying this lesson. I have another activity for you. Let's look at the picture here. It's of a family. Let's see what they're doing. Mum and Dad were watching TV. Can you see them watching TV? I guess they're watching an interesting show. Second, my brother was singing. Can you see the brother who is singing? I think he's right beside the TV. Third, my sister was talking on the phone. Fourth, in the middle of the room, can you see there is a dog and a cat? The sentence is about them. The dog and the cat were fighting. Fourth, and in all of this melancholy, I was trying to do my homework. Here's the last activity, and then this lesson will be over. You need to complete the sentences. These sentences are about Ella, Jack, Holly, and Charlie. Look at these pictures carefully and complete the sentence, which is when the phone rang. These four characters, all four of them, are to attend a phone call, and while the phone rang, they are doing something. You just need to look at the photos and then complete the sentence. Good luck. See you in the next lesson.